Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video, Bible verse, Genesis 1. Let's get started now. Genesis 1 is the opening chapter of the Bible, and it sets the foundation for the rest of the scriptures. In this chapter, we see the creation story, where God creates the world and everything in it in just 6 days. This chapter is full of meaning and symbolism that provide valuable insights into God's character and his relationship with humanity. In the first verse of Genesis 1 we read, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." This verse establishes God as the creator of the world, and it shows his infinite power and wisdom. The Hebrew word used for created here is bara, which means to create out of nothing. This tells us that God is not only powerful, but he is also a God of creativity and imagination. In verses 2 to 5, we see that the earth was formless and void, and darkness covered the face of the deep. However, the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Then God spoke, and light was created. This shows us that God has power over darkness and chaos. He is the one who brings order out of chaos, and he is the one who gives light in the darkness. As we continue reading, we see that God continues to create. He separates the waters from the land, and he creates vegetation, the sun, moon, and stars, as well as the creatures of the sea, sky, and land. Each time God creates something, he sees that it is good. This tells us that God values his creation and delights in it. In verse 26, we see one of the most significant events in the chapter. God creates humanity in his own image. This tells us that we are made in the likeness of God, and we have inherent value and worth. This also gives us a glimpse into God's character, as we see that he is a personal God who desires a relationship with us. In verse 27, we read that God created humanity male and female, and he blessed them. This shows us that gender is part of God's design, and it is a good thing. It also shows us that God desires to bless his creation. Finally, in verse 31, we read that God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. This tells us that God's creation is perfect, and it is a reflection of his goodness and beauty. The story of Genesis 1 is more than just a historical account of creation. It is a rich source of symbolism and meaning that can be applied to our daily lives. Here are some of the key teachings and applications we can draw from this chapter. God is the creator of all things, and he is infinitely powerful and creative. God brings order out of chaos and gives light in the darkness. God values and delights in his creation, and he desires a personal relationship with us. Humanity is made in the image of God, and we have inherent value and worth. Gender is part of God's design, and it is a good thing. God's creation is perfect and reflects his goodness and beauty. In conclusion, Genesis 1 is a foundational chapter of the Bible that reveals important truths about God's character and his relationship with humanity. By studying this chapter and applying its teachings to our daily lives, we can grow in our understanding and appreciation of God and his creation. Thank you for watching. Please share with us your favorite Bible verse below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Wishing you a happy day.